Welcome back, troops. Let's Tab 59. Just finishing a quick 4 miler. Bit of a misty old foggy day today. I'm going to pull over in the garden and have a quick chat. A quick chat about what's it all about? What's all this tabbing about? Well, I'll tell you. So, let's pull over here for a minute. Not so much wind today, so it's better. Sit on the old bench here. Leave that on. Okay, so tabbing and what's it all about for me? Well, you veterans out there, you'll know that tabbing, tactical advance to battle, that's what TAB stands for, tactical advance to battle, is a lot more extreme than what I'm doing. I'm just an old git with a little day sack on, having a bit of a laugh. In reality, tabbing, for those of you who don't know, tactical advance to battle, as I say, is a lot more extreme. It's where a body of troops need to cover some distance with their kit and equipment, weapons, etc., and go into battle, tactical advance to battle. So the pace they do, the weight they carry when they do that, real tabbing, is a lot more than what I do. The Marines, the Royal Marines, they call it yomping. It's pretty much the same thing. They'll argue it might be different in some way, but yomping and tabbing are pretty much the same sort of thing, just terminology. So when I came out of the army, I had a couple of hobbies. I was a biker for years, always on motorbikes, never really into cars, always biking. And also I was a drummer in a couple of bands, played in a couple of rock bands. When I left the army, all that went away, got rid of the bikes, the bands had all fallen apart, and I took up shooting as a hobby. And I've got myself a firearm certificate, shotgun certificate, done a little bit of hunting, a little bit of target shooting, and that was great, and I still do a bit of that. Well, then one day I was out doing the garden, and a guy walked past with a Bergen on his back and a Help the Heroes t-shirt. So I went over and said, "What's all this about, mate?" He said, "I'm in training." This is back in June 2023. So I'm in training to do a charity walk for Help the Heroes. It's a 150-mile weighted walk throughout the month of July. So in other words, you could do as much mileage as you want each day until you've reached 150 miles. I said, "Do you want a partner?" He said, "Yes, I do." So me and Dan teamed up. I'd done a couple of training tabs because I'd done nothing for ages. I had to dig out my little day sack. I wasn't going to wear a big Bergen. I got a neck injury, as you know, from Iraq. So little day sack with 10 kilograms in it, that's all I've got. Dug my old army boots out, stuck my berry on my head, and we went and raised some money, and we did the 150-mile walk. Some of the videos are on my channel, you can see them. And at the end of each day, or before I went off on the tab rather, each day through July, I'd done it over 29 days. I made a short video with a bit of a laugh at the end, giving a shout out to the people that were people that were donating to my charity effort. And at the end of the 29 days, I think I raised something like £1,700. My original target was 150 quid. But it went beyond that, and I raised, like I say, I raised my money, Dan raised his money. But I raised about 1,700, something like that, for Help the Heroes. I got interviewed on the local radio station, local BBC radio, and that got a bit more awareness as the tab was going on, and I did all right at it. Anyway, that come to an end, and as that was coming to an end, I thought, actually, I quite like doing this. I quite like tabbing about walking. So I carried on just for my own personal fitness. I thought, well, I can do something else. What else can I do? So then I got the YouTube channel going, put up the old videos that I'd done from the Help the Heroes walk, and come up with a new idea, ready for Remembrance Sunday last year. So I come up with the idea of doing a 26.2 mile march with weight at night time to raise money for the Royal British Legion, who were a club down in Kent that had a veterans hub. And they needed to support that hub, they needed some support, so I said, I'll do this challenge. So I made this challenge up myself, and me and a tracer round went off, and we marched through Saturday evening, all through the night. About 9 hours it took us, actual tabbing, to do 26.2 miles with just these little day sacks on. And we raised over £1,000 for their hub. And since then, I've just kept it going, and it's just developed from that. So I'm not really tabbing, am I? Let's be honest. I'm just walking about at a steady old pace. When you see me out tabbing and making a film, I'm going very slow, obviously, because I've got a selfie stick in my hand. But when I'm off camera, I do pick the pace up a little bit, just for my own fitness. So that's basically all I'm doing. That's all it's about, and it's sort of grown a little bit from that. So keep watching, keep subscribing if you can, keep giving a thumbs up if you can. I just wanted to let you know that I'm not really tabbing, am I? I'm just walking an old git with my berry on my head. I don't care. I walk around the village. I'm not trying to pretend to be anything. It's just a bit of a laugh. And I've got some more ideas for videos, but please, if you can, if you've got a subject to do with the military that you'd like me to chat about, if I know about it, I mean, I don't know everything. I don't know much at all, really, just my experiences. But if there's anything in particular you'd like me to have a go at, have a talk about, put it in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. I'm always up for ideas, because sometimes I just run out of ideas. So that way I'll keep the subjects going, keep the tabbing going, and we'll have a bit of a laugh. Thanks for your support, everybody. All you people out there that are putting great comments into me. Thank you. It is much appreciated. And I do, as you know, I do try to answer everything on the comments, put a reply to it, because I do value your support. I really, really do. I think if I didn't have the support in the comments that you guys are giving me, I'd probably call it a day and just walk around the village on my own without my hat on and stop making the videos. But I'll try and keep going as long as I can. So, till the next time, troops. But it won't be long. You know that. Let's tab on.